We have a schematic on the left, which is basically the instructions to build the actual circuit and connect the components we see on the right. Now, to be consistent, notice the light bulbs are labeled A and B. So let's just call this light bulb here on the left in the schematic light bulb A, and this one light bulb B to match our diagram. We have two batteries here. So just again, to keep in line with some sort of labeling system, let's call this battery 1, B1, and battery 2, B2. So on my diagram, because these two batteries, one's on the left and one's on the right, and the positive terminal is on the left, just like this positive terminal, which is the long side on our schematic, is on the left, it makes sense that this one's B1 and this one's also B2. So we're getting things organized. Now the only thing left are all these little wires. On my schematic, I've got one wire here that connects B1 to light bulb A, and then A and B, there's a wire in between them. We'll call that wire 2. B, and then the switch, number 3. And then from the switch back to battery 2 is number 4. And then there's a little tiny short wire in between battery 1 and battery 2. And I'm doing this so I can keep track of what I've already connected on my actual circuit. So let's start with this easy little guy between the two batteries. Notice it goes from the short side of B1 to the long side of B2. So we're connecting a wire between the negative terminal of B1 and the positive terminal of B2. Well, the negative terminal, you can see the positives labeled in our picture, is the little black post. So I need to go from the negative terminal of B1 to the positive terminal of B2. So there's a wire in between those two like that. So that's wire number 5. We have done it. Wire number 1 goes from the positive terminal of B1 to one side of light bulb A. So there's my positive terminal, and there's one side of light bulb A, so there's a wire in between those two like that. So I've done wire number 1, it's right there. Now on the other side of light bulb A, so here on the other side, the right-hand side of light bulb A, there's a connection, wire number 2, all the way to one side of light bulb B. So there's a wire that goes to one side of light bulb B like that, and we're labeling that wire number 2. So we've done that as well. Now we've already connected A, I might as well check it off. On the other side of B, I've got wire 3 that goes to one side of the switch. So here's the other side of B, one side of the switch. There's wire 3. It could be either side of the switch, it doesn't matter. On the other side of the switch, I start wire 4, and it goes all the way back to the negative terminal of B2. So there's wire 4 starting here, all the way around to the negative terminal of B2. So that represents wire 4. So I've finished wire 3, wire 4, I've finished everything in the circuit. We should be good.